Guys, something terrible happened. You know, I didn't want my first video back to be this, but something really bad happened, guys, and I figured I should be the one to tell you. Just sit down, okay? Um, Kevin Lee just lost, dude. Kevin Lee just fucking lost, dude. And I have a couple things that I want to say about this, dude. I'm hurting, man. I'm hurting. This isn't like the Curtis Blades video where I'm like mad at the guy. I just feel bad for him. Like that was like watching a funeral. That was really sad to watch, dude. It hurts. It really hurts to see Kevin Lee lose. A lot of you guys know me. You know that I'm the biggest Kevin Lee fan in the world. I genuinely believe that. Um, the picture of my streams is Kevin Lee. My first profile picture on YouTube was Kevin Lee for a while, and I might change it back in loving memory of Kevin Lee, my boy. Um, but I just want to talk about how depressing this is and my thoughts on it because a lot of people reached out to me about this. They were like, sorry for your loss. You know, yeah, it's like sad to hear the news. Um, and then Mackenzie Dern reached out, but it was for a different reason, so don't worry about that. Anyways, dude, I'm just sad, bro. Like this is just depressing to watch, bro. This is depressing to watch. I don't know what's worse. This outcome where he gets dropped badly and then choked out, face planted on the floor like Lyoto Machida in a minute, or if it had been like a 3 round just bully beatdown. I feel like that's what it would have been. Like I knew Kevin Lee wasn't gonna win this shit, dude. I wanted it to happen. I believed in it, but I knew the truth, dude. Okay, this wasn't like again. This isn't like the Curtis Blade situation. All right, I knew this was gonna happen. I just didn't want to accept it, dude. And it's just depressing to see. My question is, why the fuck did they make this fight, dude? Why did they make this fight? I mean, like Kevin, like there's so many other options that you could have given this dude. And I remember when he was supposed to come back. He was supposed to fight at 290 against Tony Ferguson. Probably would have been like high up on the prelims. How did we get to this fight? How did we get, like, can you see what I'm saying? How did we get from Tony Ferguson International Fight Week, basically a free win, easy money, free money, to Rinat Fakredtinov in the Apex on the prelims at fucking 9 in the morning? How did we get to here? What's the jump? What happened? What did Kevin Lee say to do this, bro? Like what? Like what? No part of this fight makes any sense. We all knew what was gonna happen. Let me just zoom in a bit, just so you can see what the fuck. Like the last captured photo of Kevin Lee, dude, and his big neck. Rest in peace, my guy, bro. God damn, bro. Why, dude? But you know what I'm saying? We could have given Kevin Lee any other name. You know, I'm thinking even Kevin Lee, Jake Matthews would have been awesome. Kevin Lee, Li Jingliang. Still a tough matchup for him. I think Jingliang trains at Killcliff FC. I don't know. Half the fucking roster trains there, dude. Anybody else? Max Griffin versus Kevin Lee makes more sense and is more winnable for both guys. Dude, even if Kevin Lee's coming back in the UFC and Dana's like, the guy's a scumbag, the guy's a piece of shit, we're trying to get the guy beat, right? If say that's the worst case scenario, that's what the UFC wanted, right? Could you not at least do this guy a little less dirty and put him against Michael Morales? You know what I'm saying? If you try to get him beat by some young guy, you want some young guy to have Kevin Lee on the highlight reel. Why not Michael Morales, who's undefeated, who you're trying to build up on the main card, right? And you're trying to go back to Mexico with this guy. Why did you feed this guy to the biggest fucking welterweight I've ever seen in my life? Everything he threw, I was like, oh my god, Kevin Lee just tore his... Oh fuck, Kevin Lee just broke his... Oh shit, Kevin Lee's eyes just swollen shut. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing, dude? What the fuck is this fight, bro? And I will say this about the loss. People are messaging me being like, yo, um, is Kevin Lee ever going to come back? Like, is Kevin Lee done after this? Weirdly enough, I will say, maybe this is a cope, but I feel like most logical people would agree with me on this. I don't feel like a lot of other people do that to Kevin Lee. I don't think a lot of guys at 170 can do that easily to Kevin Lee. Like, am I tripping that I feel like any other unranked guy, they're not doing that to Kevin Lee? I feel like fucking Fakredtinov is like, could easily be at fucking 185. This guy is fucking huge, dude. Pause. Okay, but this guy could easily be at 185, dude. And Kevin Lee, he needs 165. He really does. He's too big for 155. He's too fucking little for 170, bro. He really is, dude. This fight was crazy, man. It was just, dude, that's just fucking depressing, dude. I mean, I don't even know what's next for this guy, man. I really don't know because, again, I would have given him fucking Michael Morales or Max Griffin. If these guys are all fighting anyways, and the UFC is trying to get all these guys together, why don't you do Max Griffin versus Kevin Lee, man? You know, why don't you do Michael Morales versus Kevin Lee and then do Max Griffin versus Fakredtinov? Why did it have to be Kevin, bro? Oh my god, why did it have to be Kevin? Because I don't even know what's next for this fucking guy, man. I don't even know what's next for this guy, man. Look at my boy. Look at my boy, dude. Look at my boy. Look what they've done to my fucking boy, dude. D-Rod. Fucking Charles Oliveira. Fucking bum. No, I'm just kidding. RDA, bro. What is he, 1-4 now? 1-5? What did they do to my boy Kevin, dude? How do you knock out Gregor Gillespie undefeated with a brutal fucking crow cop head kick, and then this is where we fucking end up? How does that happen, dude? How does that happen, bro? And people were shitting on him for the Diego Sanchez fight. Let me just say this, bro. He clearly fucking tore something instantly in that fight, so I wasn't really worried about that. And I still don't think we've got to see Kevin Lee fully, you know, at 100% in recent memory, bro. But, you know, it's just, I don't even know what's next for him, dude. I think if I'm, why the fuck is TikTok like the top result for this guy? Kevin Lee, whoever's managing this guy, you need to, like, retire, bro. Like, what have you done? What have you done to this guy, bro? What did you do to my fucking boy, bro? Because now, I think Kevin Lee, he's not getting the Tony Ferguson fight because Tony Ferguson's staying at 155. Alright? I think the only thing next for Kevin Lee is, like, if he comes back, it's going to be early next year. He probably will get injured before he's meant to come back and take even more time off, which is just even more depressing. Like, I feel like he's going to be out until 2024. Minimum. Like, early 2024. Like, February 2024 minimum. But I think for a next fight, maybe, like, Matt Brown, you know, a little less depressing. You know, maybe Jim Miller at 170. You know, let's reward this guy for saying yes to fucking Dr. Egghead over here. You know what I mean? Can we give Kevin Lee a bounce back win after saying yes to this shit, dude? Because it actually, oh fuck, man. I'm just replaying it in my head over and over again what happened to him, man. Like, this fight is gonna haunt me for years to come. This fight is worse constructed than the fucking Ocean Gate Titanic fucking submarine, dude. Who put this shit together, bro? Now I'm mad. See, I went through the fucking 5 stages of grief, dude. I was sad, you know. I was mourning. I was coping. I was like, oh, you know, man, you know, no one else would do that to Kevin Lee. Why the fuck did this happen to him in the first place, dude? You're telling me Rinat Fakredtinov is more important to the UFC than Kevin Lee, bro? Kevin Lee's a superstar, bro. Dare I say it, if Kevin Lee was given Tony Ferguson, he would have had a star-making moment where he probably like head kicks Tony Ferguson or drops him with the right hand, finishes him in T-Mobile. It's the redemption. You know, the king is back. The GOAT is back in the sport. And then he calls out fucking, you know, and I don't give a fuck, dude. Kevin Lee still beats Khabib, bro. He just can't beat some of these big fuckers, dude. Kevin Lee beats Khabib. He beats Islam. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck. Alright, boys. So let me know what you think of Kevin Lee's funeral down below, boys. You know, what is your favorite Kevin Lee memory down below? I want to hear it. Yeah, man, this is a tough pill to swallow, dude. This is a tough pill to swallow, bro. Shout out to my guy, Kevin Lee. Like, what did they do to my guy, bro? But let me know what you want to see in the next video down below, boys. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe. Do all that stuff. And yeah, bro, I'll see you in the next video, boys. Goodbye.